discuss is Captain Laura Einsettler. She's a commercial airline pilot with over 30 years of experience in the industry. Captain, thank you so much for joining us. To that woman's point, one of the victim's family members, is the DOJ doing enough to hold Boeing accountable?
Absolutely. I think that the DOJ is looking at all the different aspects that are involved in this case. They want to take care of both the families and also make sure that there is accountability, there is independent compliance as we move forward in the industry to make sure that something like this never happens again.
How could this plea agreement impact the overall safety concerns being brought against Boeing, or could it impact those safety concerns?
I think just the entire situation has massively impacted everything that's being done right now. So the accountability is there, the changes have been made. This is just another aspect of ensuring that those changes will remain in place, and that way nothing can happen as we go forward that would be any type of situation that's not completely safe for the general public.
Even still, there have been so many headlines about safety concerns over at Boeing. In April, a whistleblower appeared before Congress to testify about lapses in Boeing's safety. Here's what they said.
They are doing stuff that increases the risk factors. Okay, when you increase the risk factors, it's not just one. You are doing stress concentrations, that those stress concentrations, like, breaking a paper clip, you do it once or twice, it doesn't break, but it breaks at some time. As the plane gets older, all of these things that, you took, you said it's not a safety issue, it becomes a safety issue.
When we hear all of those issues, I mean, it was a jarring testimony on Capitol Hill. When people hear this, should they be concerned?
Everyone should know that the changes are being made. We have to look at the entire history of aviation. And over the decades, it has just gotten exponentially safer because of us putting our lives on the line, making those decisions, those safety decisions, improving technologies, making better designs, better safety aspects. So as a whole, when you look at that, you have to say, okay, we've done pretty darn well over the past several decades. But yes, are we needing to make sure to keep those safety standards as high and tight as they possibly can be? The answer is yes.
Yeah, how does Boeing gain back trust after years of turmoil and these recent headlines?
Well, it's being done right now. So the last few years, the changes that have been made with design, with production, with different aspects of sales, and those of us at the airlines that are flying the airplanes that are taking you there, and then now with the DOJ holding even more accountability and responsibility. So when we have that third-party compliance aspect to it, it just makes sure that over the next several years that there's no slip-ups of any kind, and we can make sure that everything is as it should be.
Absolutely. Yeah. Safety, a top priority. Still concerning, I think, for some people when they see all of these headlines. But Captain Laura Einsettler, appreciate your time and your insight in all of this. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Still to come.